Mama and Papa Have a Store by Amelia Lou Carling. Clip, clop, clop, I hear the milkman and the mule cart. He rings our bell and leaves 2 bottles at the door. Clip, clop, clop, the mule goes down the street. The church bells ring, the roosters crow. My brothers and sisters leave for school. The day begins like this. Mama and Papa have a store, a Chinese store in Guatemala City. They sell buttons, ribbons, thread, and cloth. They sell paper, lanterns, plastic balls, firecrackers, and perfume. Needles, white gloves, tables, bottles of soy sauce. There's everything in my parents' store. It smells of flowers and freshly swept moist sawdust they use for cleaning the tiled floor. Mama knits without looking down and talks with the customers in Spanish. They call her Dona Graciela, but in Chinese her name means lady who lives in the moon. Papa at his desk adds and subtracts with his abacus. He is Don Rodolfo in Spanish, and in Chinese his name means fragrant pond. From the stoop I watch the street. Buenos dias! Don Cheese sets up pictures of the saints along the wall. I look for the one that shows good people led by angels towards heaven and bad people led by devils towards the flames of hell. The blind man, El Ciego, he sells lottery tickets. I've seen Mama choose her lucky numbers and buy 10 tickets at a time. Once she won a rolling cart that she keeps in the dining room. Chilera, the candy woman, arranges neat rows of sweets in a wooden box. When Mama and Papa let me have 5 centavos, I buy enough to fill my pockets. Santiago and Maria and their daughter Elcita are here today. They've come in a bus from an Indian village far away. I've heard them tell Mama that they live like their parents and grandparents before them live on the edge of the lake surrounded by 3 volcanoes. Imagine that. They come to buy thread to weave their clothes. Maria leans over the counter and looks at the rows and rows of colored strands estranged like schools of fish in glassy water. In imperfect Spanish, she says parrot green, sky blue, prominent red, fire orange, loud magenta, and mango yellow. Those are the colors from the rainforest that we want. She will weave deer, birds, rabbits, and jaguars into new clothes. I know because with my eyes I have often played games on the patterns woven into the clothing of the Indians who come to the store. Stained maroon, iguana green, ocean blue, sunset yellow, those are the colors from the marshes that we want. We will weave water, thunder, lightning, and flowers into new clothes. Volcano purple, maize yellow, hot pepper red, those are the colors from the cornfields that we want. She will weave the boys with straw hats and the girls with baskets on their head. The Chinese bean curd seller brings fresh tofu. Mama buys some and invites him to sit down for a cup of tea poured from a thermos, the kind she sells in the store. Mama, Papa, and him chat loudly in Chinese. Laughing and shouting, they talk about 9 Rivers, their hometown in China. Who left, how fresh the fish was, and which dishes they lost in their homes in the terrible war. They complain how slow the mail is for sending money back. It's time to close for lunch. Nina, Bito, Mondo, Chiki, and Alfo are back from school. The Indian family leaves to eat and nap at the marketplace a block away. We'll eat right here because we live in the back of the store. Mama's already in the kitchen cleaning fish, slicing hot peppers, mincing meat with 2 cleavers. Taka taka chomp, taka taka chomp. Bito calls us to feed the goldfish in the a pool of water in the middle of the patio. The fish hide among the plants in the bottom, but dart out to the deep green when the breadcrumbs fall on the water. The fire roams in the wood-burning stove, food sizzles in the wok, and Mama sets dish after dish next to the pile of corn tortillas. Mama and Papa and the man who offers to stay for lunch talk about uncles and aunts, friends and cousins from Nile Rivers, Hong Kong, and Taiwan. These are the people and places so far away. I know of them only by the photograph and pictures on the calendars hung around the house. But my brothers and sisters and I don't pay much attention. We're eager to finish eating and go up to the roof terrace. La Terza is up an old rickety staircase near the kitchen. That's where Papa plants roses and Chinese lilies in leftover wood crates and has miniature landscaping of a cement mountain with little pagodas and red goldfish that swim around it. This is the famous yellow mountain in old China, he says. I can imagine climbing the steep cliffs and getting lost among the craggy rocks. But how wonderful to cross a moon bridge and rest beside. We climb the roof it's safe to climb on. With candles, Nina, Bito, Mundo, and I rub wax on the tin roof. Then with cardboard sleds, we glide again and again, laughing and spilling against the wall at the bottom. And they're going down there. A great cloud moves in and sprinkles rain. There's a rainbow in the sunny sky. But Mama calls brothers and sisters to go back to school. He has gone home now, and Mama puts powder and lipstick on her face. Papa puts on a jacket and opens the store again. The Indian family is already waiting at the door. Buenos tardes. People come and go in the long afternoon. Dark clouds sweep in quickly, taking the sun away and letting large raindrops fall hard on the tin roof. Ping, pong, pong. The sound above my head rises, then softens, rises. Papa flicks the lights on. It's already dark at 3 in the afternoon, he says. The rain pelts the roof. It's so loud. People have to raise their voices to be heard. When my brothers and sisters come home from school, we make paper boats and float them down the street. Then they set up their books on the counter and do their homework. Suddenly the lights go out. That happens when it rains a lot. Papa gets gas lamps and pumps them while we hold the flashlights. He hangs lanterns above the counters, and with fingers we make large shadow puppets. Mama goes to the kitchen to make supper by lantern light while Papa minds the store. Suddenly the lights come back on. Santiago and Maria tie their boxes of thread to bundles. He carries one on his back, and she and Elcita each carry one on their head. They must hurry to catch the last bus back to their village. It's time to begin closing the store. The rain slows to a drizzle. Santiago, Maria, and Elcita are the last to leave. Buenos noches. Papa covers the display window out in front, and then he closes all the doors and pulls the iron gates shut. Click, clack, clack. Papa counts his money with his abacus. On a small black stone, he grinds black ink, and with a Chinese brush, he writes Chinese words in columns from right to left on the soft paper of his accounting book. Mama finishes her knitting. My brothers and sisters are inside getting ready for tomorrow. I sing and dance on the tiled floor. I'm sure Papa and Mama watch out the corner of their eye. Click, clack, click, clack. This is how each day ends. The end.